Everyone, my name is Laurie Loughney, and I am the CEO of Longtree Associates. And this year is our 26 years of being in business. And every other year, we have a committee that we look at different themes for what we're doing. And this year, we thought it would be about inspirational leadership, because it really is a wonderful time in healthcare, but a very challenging. So we are delighted to say that our first award goes to Miss Michelle Gidosh, and it was the Inspired Connections and Community Awards. Michelle, as you can see here, is an MSW, an LCSW, and I'm sorry I don't know all the other alphabet soup you have here. Michelle has worked as a director of memory care suites, social work in hospice, and just has been a phenomenal program. But why we gave her this award is she actually started a program that was called Healthcare Gurus on Facebook. And I just learned that it's been there for 7 years. And I think that was why we gave her the inspirational community and connections, because we are definitely being connected even with the internet. So thank you, Michelle, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored. This is just so humbling, actually, very surprised and very grateful for recognizing the group as something substantial and something respected in the healthcare community. I mean, I know a lot of people, they say it's their go-to. So we're thrilled. And it's about the gurus, that's what I call them. It's about the gurus and our members for sure that make the group what it is. So thank you.
And at the end of this, we will add the Facebook link. It's called Healthcare Gurus,
a professional networking forum.
Great. So do you want to talk a little bit about why you started the group? And we were just sharing that I was one of the first members, like, I don't know, 7 years ago, and now you have over 1,500 people from all over the world and the country. So what was your idea of why you started it? And what do you think is the biggest inspiration that people have coming to this group?
Well, it's kind of embarrassing, but I am going to say I started it. It was a self-serving move on my part, actually. I had taken a sabbatical, was out of the field for about 2 years, and started to reconnect with all of my healthcare colleagues that I've worked with in the past, and realized I was totally out of touch, where they were, who my connections were. I'm now looking for, a new position, new opportunities. I needed to know who was where and what was happening. So I decided, as I started to connect or reconnect with some of my healthcare friends, that maybe it was a good idea to start a group, put us all in that group. So 50 of my closest friends became, 100, because now they're inviting people. And then it just grew beyond my wildest dreams. Never thought in a million years it would come to this. Never thought that, people would start posting guru sightings and all kinds of wonderful things on the internet. But I have to tell you, as you said, during the pandemic, I mean, certainly, I think that's a place or where we could go and really vent and really discuss what was happening in real time, talk about, the newest Department of Health regulations that are now coming that we have to follow, and really for support. So I'm thrilled it's where it is now. We do network as far as share referrals. We share resources. If someone comes on and says, hey, does anyone know of a nursing home in, North Jersey that accepts Medicaid, we can do that. There are members, the reach is far and the reach is deep. The members are really what makes it so, productive and be able to provide the resources and information, because our members are seasoned. I mean, they truly are gurus. I have to tell you, in their field, they're leaders. They're experts in their field. We have we have physicians, we have elder law attorneys, we have nurse practitioners, psychotherapists, we have social workers, we have occupational and physical therapists, we have dementia specialists, we have people from all over. And I think we spoke a little earlier about having even a member from Australia. She was a hospice nurse here in New Jersey and relocated. She's still a member. So we learned a little bit about what's going on in Australia and hospice care. So it's really been a wonderful, eye-opening experience for sure. Never thought it would grow to this, but it's all about the gurus. I say all the time, it's all about the gurus. So
I think that's great.
thrilled. We're thrilled.
Well, I think two things I picked up on is number one, I think it's wonderful. And I think that's one of the inspirations in this day and age. We are more connected, even looking for our next career path and looking at our next professional opportunity. And I think this is one way to do that, that we get to know each other in a positive way on a platform like that. And I also like what you said, it's the to go. And I will tell you, it is one of the groups that I go to first when I'm on Facebook. I always go to healthcare because I learn a lot and I understand. I also think what inspired me about your group is I too, as you know, we have moved here to Arizona, that yet Longtree is going strong, but sometimes when you're not in the belly of the beast, it's really good to hear that raw honesty of what's happening out there in the field. It makes me a better professional and even person to recognize it. So that really inspires me. The other thing, Michelle, just in terms of, and actually, I think Michelle and I know that years ago, we were part of Solutions for Seniors, which was one of the first kind of advocacy groups in Monmouth County. I want to say back in 2000 or 2001. It was a long time. And so that was really an inspiration for us to learn how to connect together. And that's back in the day where we had everything from meetings every month to we had a book about resources. But on another level is, what do you think inspires you to continue in the field right now? What is some of your inspirations? I think we are in a very tough spot in healthcare. Again, not political, but regardless of what side we're on the political coin, we're looking at the finances, we're looking at higher acuity levels, we're looking at trying to inspire other people to come into the field with us. And that's a challenge in itself. So what are some of the key things that inspire you to keep the good fight and to continue? Because I know now you're in hospice, correct?
Yes, I'm with Ascend Hospice and Palliative Care. And I'm their New Jersey Director of Psychosocial Services and Program Development. So basically, I oversee, it's a leadership position. I oversee 5 departments throughout the state of New Jersey. We have 4 separate teams. So social work, chaplains, volunteer coordinators, bereavement coordinators. We just started up our wonderful and very strong music therapy program as well. I'm so thrilled about that. We put a lot of time and effort and energy into that. We're thrilled. And also program development. So we do a lot of, outreach, community education. I've actually created and developed a dementia training series that I actually go out and do that as well for facilities for staff training. So another, population that's near and dear to my heart, that, Alzheimer's, dementia is so important to me as far as education. And so inspiring healthcare I've been in healthcare for over 40 years, my entire career, well, a good part of my career. And it's just, I can't imagine doing anything else. There's so many different, even if one end, one area is like a dead end, there's always to start up somewhere else. There's so many different populations to work with. It's just such an open field. As small as it is, that's what we say, it's kind of incestual. Everyone knows everyone. And certainly, there's a place to be. There's always going to be a place for you in healthcare. It's important, especially with our senior population growing, especially in the senior healthcare. It's important, that we regroup and really serve the population, because, who else is there? I mean, we're it, and we need to bring our knowledge and experience to the table and really care for the population that we're all feeling now. Me as a baby boomer as well. I mean, it's it's real. It's here. We really need to hone in on that.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Michelle, and I really appreciate, as we said, Longtree and Associates has provided Michelle with our Inspired Connections and Community Award. Again, for anyone that's listening to this, we will put the link for the Healthcare Guru Facebook page. Also, a reminder, November 7th at the Doubletree Hotel in Princeton, Longtree and Associates and Honor Aging will be doing a complimentary from 1 o'clock till 5 o'clock CEU seminars. 5 to 6 is our wine bar and our award ceremony that Michelle will be honored. And then we'll have a lovely dinner and a keynote speaker. So we do hope everybody joins us. And if you see Michelle that day, please congratulate her, not only for this community and connections, but all your wonderful work, Michelle, you've done throughout the years. I know it is more than just the Facebook page that we have found with you.
Thank you. That's so kind.
So again, as we leave, we want to thank Michelle for her time this morning. And again, congratulations. And hopefully we'll see you on November 7th.